What's up, man? We're here on episode 11 of the challenge, season 40, Battles of the Era. This is episode 11. It was dope. Jesse, this was another one, man.
Love it.
When I was watching it, I was like, I remembered why I really, really, really liked the challenge.
Yep.
This was the episode that did it for me.
Yep.
This was it. But there's so much shit I want to talk about it.
I know. I want to tell everything at once.
I know, but the recap of like season 10, episode 10 was Bananas beat Ryan.
Yep.
So it was a ladies elimination in episode 11, and he picked new targets. He picked Naya, Olivia, and Michelle.
That's right.
And we talked about that before, knowing we were saying that he wanted to somehow pick Tori, but
Because she was the winner.
but everyone knew that
Yeah.
you don't win and get thrown back in. They haven't done that probably since fucking season 10 maybe. Like that we found kind of weird, but whatever. Like, but I it is what it is. He picks those three. I guess that's who he had to pick. Cara Maria, you and I talked about, could have been another.
Yeah. Especially since he doesn't like her that much, right? So.
Yeah, no, it's true. And she would do some damage probably down there. So yeah, no, that was definitely an option. It was Cara Maria. But when the episode starts, Kylan goes and confronts Bananas. Why'd you put her in? What the fuck was that, Jess?
I don't know, man. Like these guys, like these couples, bullshit, man. It's just it's ruining it, man. Like Banana said it right from the beginning. The biggest mistake you can do is, hey, Dana. The biggest mistake you can make is going into a couple or into a relationship on the challenge.
I'm just like putting yourself in Banana's shoes, like we talked. There was one more competitor.
Yep.
Was Cara Maria. One more. So
that's it.
Okay, so
and she's technically kind of working with him a little bit.
She's not on their side.
That's right. So I mean,
she's
why
not on
pick
either
her?
side. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't have picked her. But for him to confront her and be like, "Why did you pick her?" and this and that and the other, and he's like,
"You're either dumb or you have an ulterior motive,
or you're an idiot," and this and that. It's like, well, I kind of put on the spot. He's like, "Well, He did everything in his power just to hurt Tori.
So if you can't get her, what's the next best thing you do? You hit all her friends, right?
Facts.
And she's getting all pissed off. They just like, are they forgetting what fucking game we're playing? Like,
I think so. Another thing was surprising to me is Michelle coming in and bitching to
God.
Bananas and crying and saying,
I know, like,
but she brought this upon herself. So she
absolutely.
Her bringing something up to Devin is the reason why they're in this situation. No,
she could have just shut her mouth and said,
Yes.
"I'll keep quiet. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna." Whatever, thanks for your advice, and just go on. No, she had to go tell, and then
drunken emotions, and Devin,
and then starts like, man, it's just
kind of fell in Banana's game plan so far.
Oh my God, he's loving this.
So far, this has probably been, of all the seasons of seeds planting and predictions.
Yep,
he's playing it the best I've ever seen.
Yes,
The absolute best. So go ahead.
You did well in the daily challenge, but we'll get to that.
Yeah,
soon,
yeah.
You know?
So they do the daily challenge, which is super weird. Like it was super
Yeah.
It was like the net, then the rock climbing.
Yeah.
And then going down the pole and sliding, and hopefully, if not, you have to go from the bottom, climb again. Like it was pretty tough collecting these goddamn coins. But remember that the girl that came in last place this episode before got a penalty. We found out what it was. It was a 30-second
penalty. Yeah. Not
now,
bad.
30 seconds on Michelle. You could have gave her plus 30 seconds.
Wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered.
And you know, like the targets shot they're the worst three.
Yes. Dude, I swear to God in my notes while I'm watching this, right? To short form what I want to say. I called it the LOL. And I called it Naya, Olivia, Theo, Michelle. Right? Dude, while I'm putting this in, I think Olivia's like, "Oh, we're the LOL crew" or something. And I was like, but it was hilarious because I've already
of the losers. Like
this was in my notes already. I was like, "Damn, man, we're all thinking the same then, you know." Naya fucking shits to bed. Olivia,
oh God, yeah.
Theo is just a dum dum. He again, what was he doing? What was he doing, Jess? What was that?
I don't know.
What
like
are you
you're
doing?
staring up there, he's just chilling.
He's freaking climbing like he's King Kong. He gets up there and you're like, all right, cool. And then he just shimmy, pushes the coins. Struggles on this puzzle?
Struggles on the puzzle. The easiest puzzle. Everybody got it by him.
The puzzle? Oh, bro.
It wasn't even a puzzle. It was a building block. Something you can do when you're kids, you know? Like, I was like, what the heck is he doing? What? And like, yeah.
If
And then
Jenny-
even the way he Tarzaned into the
Dude, it
boxes,
barely knocked over boxes.
I was like, this is bad. Like all the girls did better than that. Like I was.
So he, but Jenny flies through this.
Hey man, you know what?
If she, dude,
That's
I was worried 'cause
Jenny.
when she fell to the bottom.
Yeah, she got back up quick though.
I was like, oh no, I wish she would have just kind of caught on that platform and then. Because again, they don't show us the times. Everything's
right.
anticipated, right? You're just like,
But the nice thing about seeing this though, and like we've talked about Jenny and how like we're kind of disappointed she's
Yes.
being gassed, and
she mentioned
and
it.
she mentioned it. She's like, I haven't played my best and I haven't given it, but I also don't want to make myself look like I'm the strongest girl. So has she been kind of, who knows, right? But she
was targeted anyways.
Yep, and she
Sometimes you have to wreck it like a CT back in the
That's
day
right. That's
to
right.
not get picked again.
That's right.
Like,
And
I don't want this as an enemy.
And she fucking destroyed this one.
Tori
She-
killed it too. They said it was
Tori
the
did, yep.
closest.
a 6/10 of a second or something like that.
And
like,
Bananas probably had a shot if he didn't walk
forget
through past that. Yeah,
he
the coin.
didn't pass
yeah,
the
yeah.
coin. He was just so focused. He's a little
He
off
knows his
focus.
back's against the wall.
Yes, so he's
So
a
he's
little bit
focused. I
off.
need to win.
Yeah.
It's a focus thing. I need to win. I need to do this for this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then he ran by the thing. Luckily, he has people on the side to say, "Go back," because some
Yeah.
people would have just kept their fucking mouth shut, right? So
Yeah, exactly. But he's a target again, which is what he's still. You can tell he's still good at this game. He's in shape still.
Yeah.
He did the thing better than most.
yeah.
I thought Jordan did really well in this one, but again,
Missing a hand though.
yes. So climbing and stuff makes it a little
I'm
harder.
not gonna.
obviously.
I can't make excuses for him because he's dominated no matter what.
Yeah. So, but then you have the freaking
You
Terminator.
have the Corey and you have.
I knew Corey wasn't going to do that.
I know,
He's
but
too
you
big. Mm-hmm.
got these guys that are big. You see these guys at the gym. I thought
just
Josh wasn't going to make it
muscly.
up, but he did.
Hey, man, he did well, better than I thought.
He did.
I wish they would have showed us who did faster, because we don't know.
like a whole timeline, maybe.
Yeah, like who
Like
did
the
better and
Olympics?
who did what. Yeah.
I like
Then
that.
we could have said hey, who did better? Like, did Josh do better than Corey?
I like that.
Just to see.
I understood they had to fucking speed it up because even I was getting a little bit like, man, I have to be on here at 8:30, and I don't know if I can watch all this. I almost
Yeah.
thought about fast forwarding it.
But hey, Aviv too.
Dude,
That
that's my
small
new
girl,
favorite.
she is a dominant little girl. Like,
That's my new favorite, Aviv. I'm
Yeah.
one thing I'm gonna say that I'm very upset with you is, where have you been?
I know,
Where have you been? We
Mm-hmm.
needed you.
and she's not even playing a dumb game. She's actually smart.
Dude, she's super
kind of
smart.
staying in the shadows and doing what she needs to do to stick around. And
She's so smart that she even mentions it. We'll talk about it later. That Johnny Bananas planting seeds, and everyone
Yes.
else like, "Oh my God, he's looking for an
I
entrant." I'm
know,
like,
eh?
how are you? You can tell you're era 3 and 4.
mm-hmm.
You're
Oh
so
yeah,
dumb.
big yes.
You're
the
mentally
new
dumb.
generation.
Yeah, era 1 and 2 are like, 3 and 4 going, "Oh my God, he wants camera time," and I'm like, you guys.
Oh my god. Yeah, they're
Are
just the
crazy.
drama queens.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So on that elimination, Naya goes straight in. Worst one for the ladies.
Not surprised.
Worst one for the guys was our boy Theo. We were talking about it.
Again, not surprised.
But bro, Derek outbeat you? That's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Theo, step your game up.
Yeah.
So he goes in, he gets a penalty. Cara Maria, they mentioned that she's a rock climber.
And she couldn't even. I thought
Bro.
she had last because she, again,
You know-
editing and stuff. But like, she,
I've been shitting on Jenny, saying, that's who I was looking for to do well and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? I'm going to rewind and say it's Cara Maria that I expected her to do a lot better than she should. She's not doing anything.
No.
She's
She's back to the old Cara Maria, except she's not even.
Do
Like,
you think
I don't
it's
know.
Laurel's presence?
Yes, she's. Dude, she always blames Laurel for everything. But
Yeah.
Dude, she's the biggest shit disturber going when it comes to that. She's the one that always says she always needs to say the last thing. Even like Laura hasn't talked about her, but
No.
even like before that last challenge last week, she said, "Well, I'm not going to be like her, and I'm gonna," she had to get
Oh,
that
a few
in
weeks
there.
ago? Yeah.
A few weeks
Well,
ago, she had to get that in there. Like
I'm not going to,
stoop down to her
jeopardize our
level
team
and
stuff,
jeopardize
yeah.
our team, and it's just like, and then you could just see Laurel just like, "Oh, shut up," like it just.
And Laurel's been a mute last couple episodes.
Yeah.
Let's
And
see
like I didn't Rochella, like I started to think she wasn't even in the show this week.
who?
Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel. Yeah, they kept.
I was like,
Well, she has a crucial thing I want to bring up, but the one thing that really bothers me, there's only one thing, and I know like you don't know the backstory and you don't know what happens after the game, but it's the way Michelle goes and talks to Kylan like, oh my god, like I know you could put me in, we're all friends. I'm like, do you not remember him chucking that dude in every single week 1 season ago?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You annihilated that dude.
Yep.
Him,
Yep.
Lauricio, and fucking Nerys. Like, this guy owes you nothing in this game.
Yeah, it's like, come on, like, and that's
And
the
those
thing.
guys, I'm sorry, on Era 4, you guys have the worst women backing you guys up.
Yes.
The worst women.
Yeah, they're screwed.
You guys, yes, they are screwed because the other girls are going to start winning and peg. They're going to peg off Theo,
the girls,
Jordan, Corey. They're just.
But I got a feeling it's going to switch up again soon. So I think that stuff, pegging stuff, is I think that's going to switch soon.
Yeah, could be, because eventually it gets too little.
Yeah. So
It's too little.
like that's probably going to change, and it's going to change the game again.
That's a prediction. I can see that happening. We've seen different, right? So. And then that part of the episode drove me nuts. It's just like Kylan doesn't owe you nothing, Michelle. Go to bed. You know what I mean? Shut up. But now at the little party, Olivia steps up to Bananas and starts talking a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I heard you've been mentioning my name and this and that. Why'd you call me Devin's pet snake or something? And he's like, did I?
That's how irrelevant it was to him. He was just talking shit.
He was so
and
mad.
She getting all, and she getting all
Tori.
Personal. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, shut up, man. Like,
And she brought it up. It's personal because of the last last season.
Yeah.
That's why it's personal. She screwed her friend, so you are a snake.
Yes, exactly.
If you're gonna call Bananas a bunch of names,
I know. Look what you did to your supposedly best friend.
So,
and you screwed that relationship. And who are you gonna screw next? Because you can't trust her. Everything she says is she's a wagon jumper.
yes, she is, and I don't like how and then there's Carmaria. Oh, look at that! He wants to be the center of attention, and that's when Aviv came in on the cutscene and said,
"Yes." It's like, what's the matter with Carmaria? That's usually you. You're the one that wants to center the attention. You always.
First of all, if Carmaria, if it's not Polly with her, they're the worst two in the whole game when they're there together. The worst.
It's cry and get everybody to feel sorry for you. That's Carmaria.
And then like him calling out everyone though, calling out Jordan.
Loved it.
She's like, name one person. He's like, I just did.
Yeah.
I just
did. Jordan's like, shut up.
And then Jordan's like, you wrote the book on this, man.
Yeah.
I'm just playing what you wrote. And then he's like, Tori. And Tori's like, what do you mean? He's like, Tori, name your 4. Like, people need to wake up.
You don't know me. It's like, even like Tori, like a little bit of class. Like even like when she found out he couldn't pick her, eat my dick, eat my. I was like,
oh, I know.
Like, you don't see the guys going up there saying, "Oh, eat my vagina!" Like, it's just like, what the?
She's turned into a fucking tool. Like, I know she's become a better competitor, but you're right.
But her attitude stinks now.
Yeah, you're right.
Like her new friends, it's like, oh, you're friends with the wrong people.
First of all, you're the
said
only
you were
girl.
friends with Josh. You said you were friends with Bananas.
Yeah.
Yet you
Josh
punched
this
both
year.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got your so-called new friends who what they're your minions is what they are. They're not your fucking friends.
I don't even know who wants minions like that, bro.
They suck.
They suck.
What can they? Like the only. I mean, Michelle has a better social game, but she's so fucked up. Like, okay, you beat the only girl you could have beat. You beat. You're not going to beat anybody else. You're done. That's it. If you go back in, you're done.
I know. I just love how you just jumped from halfway point. Not a very good storyteller, bro. Not a very good storyteller.
But it's just,
So, I mean, and the thing is, like, it's even Derek talking about, like, that I just didn't like what Derek said. There was a cutscene with Derek talking about, like, oh, you just escaped straight to the finals because you had a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
I was like, what episode is this?
I don't know.
What season is he talking about?
I don't even know what he's talking about. Like All-Stars?
No, Bananas in general, though.
I know. He's never escaped because he's always been a target. Always.
He's been good. The people have to learn how to shoot and when to shoot, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's all timing.
So when he said that, I was kind of like, for people that haven't watched the challenge, that statement is completely false. The good guy, the people, I'm going to tell you one guy that escapes through to the finals. It was CT most of his career.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
No one put him in.
No.
But a guy like West or a guy like Bananas, people love taking shots at those guys.
They love,
They
yeah.
always did. So that one comment, I was like, I didn't like that comment. I was like, come
No,
on, no,
it
that
was, it was, there was no, that wasn't factual whatsoever.
that
because
was fuck. I was just like, bro, shut up, man. I'm like, first of all, you were in All Stars a year, but you couldn't even win that one. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to dog him that well because he's actually finishes some daily challenges better than I expected.
Better than I expected, yeah, yeah.
But his comments are so false, and it drives me nuts. And when I see
Yeah.
these cutscenes, I'm like, come on, bro. You just
Yeah, he does talk a lot of like unfact stuff. Like I don't know where he gets his knowledge of the game because he.
I know it's jealousy. That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, you went
could
to
be.
the original? Yeah. Well, whatever, man.
He doesn't have his Ryan now anymore, right? So.
Well, he was the one talking most of that shit, anyways. So the cool part of this it was finally seeing Corey and Rachel. They sit down with each other and they start to like, hey man, and she's smart. She goes,
She's very smart.
She was,
love her.
Can you tag on Nehemiah? Nehemiah would love to have a strong girl on his team, right? Like, and she, for an era one where things probably weren't so politically back then, they were probably more friends and just not like not a social game when you're down to 0 because she has no one else. Wow. She knows if anybody from era 3, 4, and if there's a 5th era, you got to study this one season with Rachel's game. Win, be dominant, and have fear. You know what I mean? And then play those games where you're like, hey man, I put you in a few times, but do you want to line up? And they go, yeah. Yes I do. That was a move, but that was a move I was waiting for Corey to do. I remember I told you Corey for the last couple hours, Corey has to make a move because he's a floater. Cara Maria's a floater.
He's been a floater. Yep.
Nehemiah teamed up with Naya. That doesn't count, but
No.
it's him and Corey. But what sucks because in this situation, the women have the faith of the men, and the men have the faith of the women. So that doesn't really help them too much.
No.
But that was a nice alliance. Now, so far she has Bananas.
Yeah.
She's teamed up with Jordan.
Which is not a bad team.
Corey,
Like,
Nehemiah. You got a couple guys that even if you know what I mean, if they come down and they have to pick someone, she's playing fucking smart.
Yeah. Well, she's trying to cover all her angles, right? And
Smart.
she's.
It's very quiet, and like you said, you don't hear much from her after. Very quiet.
No, I didn't. I almost forgot. Like I started looking. I'm like, did she leave the show? I started like what happened? Like, because I didn't even see her do her part of it.
Yeah, no, dude, I was waiting. I thought she was gonna smoke it. That's funny you said that. I was waiting for that. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
I thought she was gonna.
Me too. I thought she was gonna. If it wouldn't have been, like Jenny did it quick first too, and I was like, she did it well. And then I was like, but I thought Rachel's gonna.
Rachel's
kill this
potential.
one. Yeah.
Yes. So to say Rachel was probably not even in the top 2 because we heard Tori was the closest to her, but we didn't get to see it. You're right. I was waiting for it. It's funny you brought that up because when I was watching it today, I was waiting for it. I was like, damn, Rachel must have been just one of those highlight reels, But no, we didn't see anything, man.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I was like, oh.
So now they go down to the chamber, right? So Kylan won for the guys, Jenny won for the girls. Naya's already down there. They got to pick an opponent, Olivia or Michelle. They get down there. Jenny's comments,
Loved it.
gangster. Turns
I
around
don't give a
and says,
fuck.
listen, Naya, you're the one I care about here, man. Pick whatever you want and come back.
I said, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and Michelle's like, well, that's not very polite and blah, blah, blah.
Again, Michelle, stop whining.
But the thing is, that team just workhorse the shit out of her.
Yeah, and they act like they were like protecting her and stuff. Like, what do you mean? You chucked her in every chance you got. She was she was dispensable for you the whole fucking the whole season. You're just like, oh, Jenny. Even her own team was picking Jenny.
Like, don't worry,
Like,
Jenny. No, it's not. Don't feel that way. And I was like, what? Don't feel that way?
she went in what, 3 or 4 times, easy.
Bro,
like,
man, I was like, she's like, no, I thought it was gangster. And then when they were all crying, she's like, good. That's how I felt.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. How good for her. I was happy because she's had to kind of like keep it in a little bit and not say things against
now
the
that
team.
you're alone and you have a squad that's from another era,
You can
pull that. You can say what you want. Who's gonna flex on her?
no shit.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm happy she did well in this one because she was due.
Oh yes, I completely agree. She needed to
She
win.
was due. She needed to win, and
Yes.
she won. And it's just too like I wish she was picking the guys because that would have been awesome.
Dude, for some reason, I got a banana brain fart thinking she was going to pick the guys after her. For some reason, I was extra happy she won. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Just pick
So
the-
it doesn't
no,
matter.
she doesn't get
It doesn't matter. The other one doesn't have much of a say, really. Like,
Facts.
so what's the
So she won just to be completely
Safe.
but she wasn't a target.
yeah? So
Oh,
she can't
she's
be
not a
tar-
target.
next.
then-
She can. Yeah, she can be a target next week. It's a
Oh,
new.
yeah,
it's a new challenge.
so
So it's like it's pointless.
So
It
that
was just-
fucking win was nothing. Let's be
Nothing.
real. She didn't
Yeah.
get to pick the girl to go down.
Nope.
She doesn't pick any of the guys to become new targets.
Nope. She
The
doesn't-
guys is an elimination next week, so that gets erased.
doesn't her win meant nothing. That's why I was like, oh, that's too bad. Like, why do it that way then?
Oh, I didn't even see that. They were better off letting Tori win and have them all heartbroken together.
Mm-hmm.
But then we wouldn't have got no gangster comments from Jen.
No, I
so.
know.
I kind of liked it, man.
Me too. I loved it because it was just.
She needed to express herself.
Yes, because I'm tired of it's the same people talking, right? Like it's saying Michelle. Like the center, like just ugh.
She throws it on Kylan's hands. Kylan goes, he picks Michelle.
Yeah. But it was nice because even like before that, she was saying like, what's her name? Was going up to Kylan saying, "So where am I on your list?" And like before going into that chamber, and and that's where Bananas kind of planted that seed with her about, hey, like you're not even on this list anymore.
Okay, let's just so you're right. He brought up a lot of facts, a lot of reality, because we all know when it gets past the halfway mark,
it starts getting
your alliance. You have to be realistic on where you think what spot you're in.
Yes.
And then you might have to reform a bottom alliance with other players, or lean over to a weaker alliance to be like, fuck, you're right. I'm over here. I'm next.
Yeah.
He planted that seed. I think the next couple episodes, it's going to boil down. People are going to start, because everyone's lied to each other. Yeah, you're my number one. You're my number one.
Oh, yeah.
But there's going to be a chance where your cards are going to be shown. You have no fucking choice, right?
Yeah, and that's where the game's starting to get exciting now, because we're getting down to the, like Josh. I'm surprised he's still here.
I think Josh is just not. See, because I think the shots are more direct with this one. Okay. So I think when they go, like, it's unfortunate that Bananas can't pick, because the girls, he can't pick the girls that are going to put him in, right?
Yeah.
Like his good girls, like the Bananas Angels or whatever. You have to pick the other, the Sasquatch to put in, because they're not going to win something to put him in, right? So like I can see what direction he was going in. But Josh, as in a man's elimination, that guy, him and Derek are going to float a lot further than you think, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they're just sitting back watching.
Because what's going to happen is you see guys like Kylan, Theo, Bananas, Corey, Jordan. You want one of those three to leave. You're going to stick one of those three. You're not going to stick Theo, Bananas, and Derek. Mm-hmm. And then one of them goes against Derek, comes back and goes, haha. It's just, it's not. I think this strategy is only, it benefits the weak. Am I an asshole to say that?
Yep. No, it does, because, and it's just taking the shots. Like, I mean, I would just keep putting Kylan in event, like you said. Eventually, the numbers are going to catch up, right?
Numbers all
like
catch
it happened last in the All Stars.
Yes.
Like they just kept putting them in, and then they were gone. And they can do the
well,
exact
not the
same
All Star,
thing.
season 39.
Season 39. Sorry, yes, yeah.
Grant the new champion or some shit.
Sorry,
Yeah.
And they're good. They can do it again.
Yes, I agree. I completely agree.
They can
And dude,
do
he
it
lost
again.
to a girl.
Yes.
He lost to Nerys. Nerys knocked out two guys. Two of the best.
Two of the best.
So anything's possible. Anything is possible.
And, Kylan's great. He's a really good competitor. And they should be, oh, my God, we got to get him out or else we're not going to beat him. That's what they should be thinking.
The whole team, all
of them.
At this point in the game, fuck your alliance.
Yes, because there's only one winner, one guy, one girl.
You
so you got to
not want to go up against that guy.
No. As you can see, so keep putting him in against people then, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, Bananas, Kylan, and obviously this week we couldn't because he was a winner, but
it has to happen.
Yeah, as soon as he's not in the winner circle,
you got to put him in.
You got to put him in.
But what do you you see Nia finally go to talk to Jordan? about that seed that was planted by.
I was kind of like, you dummy, why are you rocking the boat? But then again, you know what?
But it played in her favor because
It did.
he didn't lie to her. He goes, well, if it's you, Laurel, and whatever, Tori,
Yeah.
I have problems.
He made it a smaller number too.
He made a smaller number because we know the number's bigger, but he made it a smaller number, which was safer on his bet.
Smart,
But when
yeah.
she says, if I win, I'm targeting him, I was like, damn, this could be good. So now they play a finals. They go down to the battleground. It's called 40 Fication?
Fortification. Yeah.
Okay. So it's 40 crates locked up with these chains and these math equations to open up these locks. Then pulling these crates and fill them in a box. Which there were what, 4 high probably?
Yeah, about that. Which is 3 or 4 high. Yeah,
Something like that. So 4 high. They have to make sure it fit in this box. You have to actually lift these things over and put it. Which is so they start going with the math equation. And at first I was a little bit confused because I start seeing Michelle bringing some boxes in, but I didn't know at first there was rows of boxes they can unlock.
Yeah.
And Nia keeps trying to do next math, and I'm like sitting there trying to unlock the thing, but like what Michelle's doing is bringing some boxes, taking a breather,
Yes.
doing math.
You take a
There's
break
no
and you
way.
switch your brain up a little bit.
And there's no way you're gonna the way she's doing it, she's taking a break of
Yes.
both.
Yeah.
There's no way you're unlocking all of them and pulling all 40.
No, that was a dumb strategy.
What a
But
freaking
again, like I've never
bozo.
seen this girl do anything great in the challenge. I've never seen her
In
do that.
history,
Yes,
challenge
never
history.
history. Like she won, that one where she almost lost to that tiny little. Is it
Yes.
Katie or not Katie? I think I can't remember her name now. It's been so long ago, but her only challenge that she was in.
Is that was the only one she was in? Avery?
This year. Yeah, no, not Avery. Remember she was.
In the beginning.
The
Yes,
basketball
yes.
one where
Yes,
she
yes.
had a wide open net and she missed. And I was like,
Yes,
oh
I
my
remember that,
God,
yeah.
she's going to lose because she's. Yeah.
But
But her
she's not
size
good.
played in that. If
She's
it
not
wasn't. No.
she's not good. She's
If the only
she's
thing
not
she
even
could have won
smart.
is maybe a hall brawl. That's the only thing she would have
against
beat her.
Michelle. It's the only thing probably because thinking.
No.
eh.
Nah.
You know what? I may be a
Dude,
dick.
even her stamina.
I think
Nah.
logging those dragging those crates over. I still think Michelle head to head would have beat her.
Absolutely, dude. She.
Wow.
This is the second time we've seen her move blocks and boxes. Do you remember, was it All Stars where she had to go against Tori or
You
go
are
against
stuck
Cara
on this
Maria?
fucking
I know.
All-Stars. It was last season, Battle of the New Champion.
Yes, I keep thinking All Stars.
And
for
then
some reason.
Legends
Battle of
came
New
down,
Cherry. The
yes.
Legends came down, yeah, and then it was the
Moving
that
the
box
blocks
where
with
she's
Cara
boxing,
Maria.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's twice now she's been really big on pushing those boxes. Like,
She says it herself. She takes the win easily, by the way.
oh yeah,
And she says it. She goes, I need to have more faith in myself. And
Yes.
the more time you go down in the sand, I can
Yeah.
see the confidence going up. Look at what's her name? There's the big girl there, the one we don't like that keeps breaking her ankle.
oh yeah, oh jeez,
Fucking Anissa.
Anissa, yeah,
Anissa, she has a 50-50 win record, but she's been down enough to know that now it's 50-50 chance of her coming back.
that's right.
You know, so she can take the W on some of these ones. She's like, you know what,
That's right.
fuck it, let's give it a shot. Michelle's starting to become in one of those type of competitors. Michelle, for
Yeah.
me, is I hate to mention this. I don't know. She's near Nani. You know what I mean?
Yep, absolutely.
Nani might be a
Same
little
kind of
more
body
physical,
size.
but I think
Yeah.
Michelle makes it up in a little more brains.
Yeah, oh, very much so. Because she's
So-
not dumb. And
But I wanted. This is where I get selfish as a fan. Nia wins, and she looks Jordan right in the fucking face.
and puts
And
them
says,
in.
"You're going in, bro," and have everyone go, "Oh, damn, things are shifting. Banana's making waves, blah blah blah." And if she shifts, does Kylan have to look at it differently? You see where I'm going with this? That's my selfishness as a fan. I was like, God damn it. I wanted that
Because
so
the
bad.
guys are like kind of joins with the girls, like the
Well, they're
relationship
pussy
stuff.
whipped. That's where they're rolling.
Yes, yeah.
Theo's gonna go anywhere Olivia goes. He has
Oh
no.
God! See how he's patting her?
He's not attractive. I'm sorry to be a jerk. No, thank you.
Neither she.
Who I'm talking about Theo. Who the hell are you talking about?
Well, because you said Theo's not attractive.
No, she's not attractive.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah, she's not attractive. I think Theo can do better.
Yeah.
Theo should hit on my girl Naviv. Get her, buddy.
Yeah.
So she picks the new targets: Bananas, Jordan, and Nehemiah. And Jordan knew he wanted Nia to win, thinking he was going to be escaping away with this vote.
But he was going in no matter what.
So Jordan, Bananas, Nehemiah.
It's not horrible.
It's not. No. I'm just putting myself in if, what's going to happen here, like, because, like, who goes to the bottom? The worst guy?
Yeah, the worst guy. Like,
And-
well, this one, the last place girl automatically went to sand, even if you're a target or not.
Okay, so that's what I'm asking you. Exactly so I'm just saying, let's say Derek goes underneath. He's the last guy. Now those three go up to fight.
Fight whoever's. Yep.
Really? Because before it'd be one of these three because of
One
the
of these
errors,
three
because
against each other. That's right.
Wow,
But
okay,
now it's
okay,
so the last person. So at least there's more option now.
Okay.
So like even though like Bananas and Jordan are a target, it could be Nehemiah against whoever finishes last.
Interesting. Okay, I like it.
So and it depends on if like again who the winners are. So if it's a girl, is she gonna have that choice? Like, is that who's gonna? It doesn't matter, I guess.
Girl and guy go down
Yeah,
to vote
and
no matter what.
Yeah.
Now what I love is I think
Are they gonna do a double this week?
they're not going to do a double. They always bring a guy. Like, look, Kylan and Jenny went down to be the judges, right?
Yeah. No, but I mean, are they gonna do a double elimination, like one guy,
No.
one girl? No.
No, they said no because the targets have already been picked.
Yeah, that's true.
So targets are picked. There's an option of someone else. Let's aim. Let's be a dickhead. Derek goes down.
Yeah.
Let's think about winners, girls winners. There's finally a chance that Rachel, Laurel, Naviv, anyone could be. Oh, and it's a mini final next week.
That's right.
So that's gonna be that's gonna. It's not gonna be Olivia. It's not
I
gonna.
don't
be
like
so
that. Again, I hate when they go in this shit next season because like my feet hurt and it's like I hope it's not
I
a
know,
running
I
one
know, but
and it's like boom. Like
I'm not talking about that anyways. I'm talking about who potentially could win in the women's situation.
yeah,
Jenny's probably the clear winner if
Yeah.
she's the same Jenny if she was pulling back.
yeah,
So she goes down, a guy goes down. It doesn't matter. She can fight. Now I wonder if there is no. You know how they can't agree on something.
yeah,
Is the guy that they're not agreeing with goes down?
yeah.
Imagine if Jenny's there and let's say Kylan. Potential
And they
both
don't.
chances.
And she can sabotage him.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
And
she
goes-
could
she
have did
goes-
that this week.
He goes. He goes. I know, but who for who?
Mm-hmm.
If she sabotage, she's the one that goes in.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so now that you say nope, I don't agree. You're not putting Bananas in.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I'm fucking putting him in. Fuck this, blah blah blah. And he goes, nope. And they don't make a decision. Does he go down?
That's usually what happens, but
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
And that's where he'll be like, guys, you got to be friends with each other. You got to make. Oh no, this could be good. This could be
It's-
sloppy.
it's-
This could be good.
And having
Oh,
Bananas
damn.
all upset, it's like it's great, and he's just picking the house apart.
Damn. Okay. I like it. But we need so. Yeah, a guy goes down. One of these guys wins. He picks girls' target. Nehemiah, do you think he's gonna go pick the week? If he wins,
Yeah.
does he go with Olivia, Michelle, and maybe Cara? I don't know, something like that.
Maybe.
Jordan's gonna. What is if Jordan wins?
I think he's gonna shoot back a bit.
But to who? Because he's with everybody in the jerk
Yeah.
off.
Well, yeah. He's gonna have to pay.
So you have to put Olivia and Michelle because I don't think he has because Olivia and Michelle are not on his team. So you already got. So you already she put him down. You got those two
So it's just shoot back.
and Cara.
Yeah. I
Can't
don't know.
put Tori
She's
in?
kinda, yeah. She's kind of.
Oh, it's gonna be. I like this. Because I know if Banana wins, it's a joke. It's Tori, Michelle, Olivia. See you later. We already know that. That's not a prediction. That's written in stone. that's hands down. That's
Until
who
they're gone, that's it. That's it. That's his.
we already know his game, man. That guy-
He says when you wake a giant, you you just. I come full vengeance on you.
Yeah, I love it. So we know what he's gonna do. Nehemiah's a different. Because obviously Rachel's not going to be a part of that.
Yeah.
He's closer to Era 1 than he is to anybody else. So I can still see Michelle and Olivia being those little twigs, right? And who knows? Tori, bro? Who knows? Because I don't think Corey's a real fan of Tori. Mm-hmm. Right?
Well, he's getting upset the fact that he was always being picked on too for a bit, and
That's
I
right.
never took his vengeance either.
Oh, you know what, man? I'm kind of excited for next week now.
Yes.
I like when we break it down a bit. Now I get the, what ifs? Oh, no, this can
There's
go this
so
way.
much it could be.
God
That's what I
damn.
mean. We're getting at a point where it's like shit's going to hit the fan and people are going to
damn.
turn
Jess,
on everybody.
All right. That's going to be a good week, man. Be a good
Yep.
week. You know, at first I wasn't too fan of the targets, but now that I see it and we're trying to play it through, I like these targets. I really like them. Guys, catch us next week, Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yep.
Watch The Challenge on MTV or Paramount Plus. That's The Challenge Season 40, Battle of the Eras. Best reality show on TV. I
Yep.
wouldn't take my time to waste talking about it with Jess here about one time a week for about 30, 35 minutes. So it's a good time. Jess, man, thank you very much. And
No worries.
good luck for
Fun
all the
time.
competitors, man. Peace.
Yep. Peace.